How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I have an unboxing that I'm going to do on the channel. Super excited about it, and no, it's not eggs or whatever the box says. It's going to be the new project. So I haven't done a project like this on the channel yet. There's been a ton of content and stuff, but I'm going to go right in the box. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be working on. In some videos, I'm going to be doing some YouTube shorts. I've got a lot of traction on the shorts, so I don't know if I'm going to make those as well as full length. I'd like to make full length videos too, just to show some more detail on projects, but I just haven't really been getting the same kind of watch count as I have compared to the shorts. So got to figure something out. I have not opened this yet, so this is kind of going to be me seeing what in the world's in here. So, oh man, packed pretty good. I think there's something in here. There's something in there, so I'll save that to the side. Okay. Definitely something in here for sure. This feels like there's something in here, maybe not. I don't think so, but no, that's a negative on that end. Oh, this is packed really good. What is this? Scraps. Okay, so when I take this out, you'll immediately know what it is. Again, super excited about this. This is going to be a really cool build, I think. Oh man, I tell you what, this thing is sweet. Let me take it out of the bubble wrap. Okay. Definitely some oil on this for sure. I'll have to clean that off. It's definitely, I don't know if it was cleaned with it. Probably an oil leak. A little bit, yeah, seems to be. Oh my goodness. We'll deal with that in a second. Oh man, yes. Oh my goodness. This, I tell you, there's so much oil on this thing. It's cleaned off. So I had been looking for months for a quality one in decent shape, a quality power saw that I can work on, that looks nice, good shape, that has a brake, has all the parts on it, that looks like it's been well maintained. And I finally found one pop up on eBay. I mean, this thing is absolutely nuts. I mean, so this is a Homelite Super Mini SL with automatic oiler. I mean, look at the thing. It looks incredible. So, all magnesium case. I mean, they got the brake on there, which I don't know if it works or not. I have not taken anything. Literally, you just see me take it out of the box. Man, it looks fantastic. I mean, look at that thing. That's awesome. I've been watching a lot of build videos of these saws, and guys, I tell you what, like, I was hooked as soon as I saw these old Homelites. I've used the Husqvarna. I don't know if it's 435 or 445. I think it was the 35. I've used the Poland Pro, just I think an old Craftsman one. I've never used anything this old, for sure. I think this is like 40 years old. I think it's from early 80s, guys. But okay, is that? All right, so there it's off now. This has some anti-vibration features on it too. I mean, I'm gonna open the bar, guys, and let's get into this. I'm so excited to work on this on the channel. So I mean, look at I think what really did it for me. Oh, she's got compression. Let me take this spark out. Spark plug, the spark cap. Holy smoke, she's on there, boys. I don't know me. Okay. Oh yeah, she's got compression. It feels like it at least. We need to measure it for sure. Look at this thing. I mean, it's absolutely awesome. So the goal of this is first, I'm going to check what the current state is. To see if it runs. Supposedly it has spark. We're going to test that. I don't know anything about the compression. I don't know if there's air leaks. I don't know the state of the cylinder. There's a lot of unknowns. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff we're going to have to fix, but I don't know. I'm going to see if it fires, and we'll go from there. Let me go ahead and I think, guys, it also came with, yeah, this is neat, with a little file, with a little Homelite. Yeah, a little Homelite branded file too. That's really neat. I don't know how old this is, but I mean, just for the sake of branding and stuff, I mean, that looks really cool. That'd be a neat tool to keep for sure. Let's see what this is. This should be the chain. I don't know the state of the chain either. I would imagine I'll have to do some serious filing. This is a mini, so I think the bar should be 16-inch bar. So there's the chain, guys. So we're gonna have to do some filing on that, I'm sure. And I would assume that this is the bar. So let's go ahead and open this up. And also, we're down in Florida in the middle of summer in a garage with no AC. So it's going to get hot real quick. But that's just Florida for you guys. So it's probably about 95, at least 100. I don't even want to know. This is the bar. Looks like it's the original Homelite bar. I mean, I don't know the state of it. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this works. But if we just kind of put it on here, I mean, yeah. So pretty small bar. I don't know what these came with originally. I think it was 16-inch, guys. I don't know where my tape measure is. I'm almost certain it's a 16-inch here. My tools. Got my tools over here. I usually work behind the camera on the bench, but I can't sit behind the bench, so I'm going to work. And I want to sit down for this. Yeah, it should be. Actually, how do they measure it? Is it from? Well, just by length. I don't know. I'll have to check. This is my first chainsaw build, so we're going to be learning a lot. I've worked on a lot of other two-stroke engines though, like a gas blower that you saw on some of the shorts, the weed whacker, a couple chainsaws, a pole saw. I think there's something else, but I've never specifically worked all that much on a chainsaw. I did say a chainsaw. It was like I did a carb swap, and that was really about it on a newer Husqvarna. So nothing too involved from what this one is going to be, for sure. Man, I'm excited. I mean, this. Let's take off the. See what we're doing with here for the old intake. I mean, I don't know, guys. This might be some original. Oh, I mean, that broke away. So I mean, I don't know if this has ever been changed. I mean, that little rubber right there will lead me to believe has never been changed, which I'm probably gonna take that off and never put back on again. This is the air filter. I mean, it's got original carb. It's a Walbro carb, which I know they came with. You can see the choke here. So it looks like that. I'll have to learn how the choke works for sure. I don't know where. Looks like that's full choke, and then half, and then no choke. So, man, that's a neat design there. And then you have the oiler here. But I mean, it's just neat. Put that on there. This stuff's in really nice shape too, guys. I'm just very excited about the condition of this recoil cover here. I mean, that's pretty slick looking. A lot of text has gone on the side, but it's pretty good on that side. Looks like there's some paint on the handle. So I did get a couple things with this. I know it comes with the spark plug, but I think when I was reading about it, when I got it off eBay, they were saying that the spark plug they use isn't the right type. I don't know if it's a different gap they use, but I think they just put one in. So I got the spark plug. That should be for the saw that would have come with it. They still make them, but Champion 5851 for RDJ 6J is the number. There's a few variations of that, and if you go on like the spark plug, like cross-reference sites, you can find out what it will be. I'm pretty sure you can get basically an updated version at AutoZone. I don't know, I have to check, or maybe Advanced Auto Parts if you're in the US. I have to check that. But I also got some chainsaw dogs, falling dogs. I'm gonna put on this as well, or I'm gonna try to, because they're not for this saw. I'm not gonna trying to find those parts for this saw. I don't even know if they came with one originally. So I am going to have to drill this a little bit, but I mean the basic understanding is that we're going to put it on the side there, and then hopefully we will get close. This was the biggest unknown. I feel like I'm going to have to do some fancy drilling, because the other one's supposed to go here, and as you can see, it's not going to line up perfectly. So I'm going to have to drill out and put that in. Hopefully there's enough room on this. This is a little bit smaller. It was kind of hard to tell from the pictures. A little bit smaller than what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a little bit bigger. But this will at least get me started with one. So, and if not, I'll try to make my own. But I don't have a plasma cutter, so that might be a little challenging. Most of my tools, guys, to be honest, is for woodworking. Got a lot of tools for woodworking. That's what I'm most comfortable with, most familiar with. So getting into engines and saws, there's going to be some certain tools I'm going to have to pick up for sure. I guess more specifically just around metalworking in general. As of recently, I've gotten I have a timing wheel coming in. I got an air compression gauge. I got a spark plug tester. More stuff. I mean, I have all the hand tools and stuff. I got a 3-arm pulley, crank pulley, something else, guys. And then I've started to kind of grow my collection of fuel lines and just some old parts from some of the other stuff I've worked on, like old what's it called, starter switches, a couple of old carburetors that I'm sure I can clean and then get working again. Yeah, things like that. I'm trying to grow the parts, right? So when I hopefully continue on doing the chainsaw stuff, I can do that. I guess my hope is with this, I'd like to incorporate this into some more efficient woodworking. I have a project coming up that's I'm gonna have to make like 50, 60 cuts on really long boards. So I'm hoping to get this up and running before that, so that way I can just stack the boards and just take the saw down and cut them all, rough cut, and be done with it. Otherwise, I mean, that's like, okay, one miter saw. I don't want to do that 60 times, but a chainsaw, I think you're getting the picture there, guys. So we'll see, we'll see how that works. yeah, I'm gonna make some YouTube Shorts content on this. But yeah, this is again, it's a Homelite Super Mini SL. And I just think it looks fantastic. I mean, look at that. I mean, these things. I was watching, I mean, a couple channels for chainsaws, Tin Man saws, and the other guy, Buck and Billy Ray's saws. I seen their Homelites they work on, and I was in the market for a chainsaw too, and I mean, I tell you what, I just liked how these old Homelites looked, and it seems like theirs ran pretty well, so I'm gonna try to get some good performance out of this one. I guess I just don't like how some of the newer ones look, and obviously for me, well, it's a little bit more aesthetic, right? Because this isn't, I'm just doing this as a hobby, right? Just something to get me out in the garage working on a project. That's kind of what it's all about. So for me, aesthetic is a big part, just because I want to, what I make, I want it to, you know, look nice, but also be functional. Some of the newer, I don't know, I just don't really like how a lot of the newer saws look. I like a lot of older vintage stuff. I just think it looks better personally. So I think that's going to be, I think, an area of focus. And I will say this bar is in great condition. There's no chipping out of this rubber at all. And I would have expected there to be some wear, particularly around like this area. I mean, I don't know how much this was even used. I mean, it doesn't even look like, I mean, yeah, you can see some damage on the bottom, like when you would set it down. But honestly, for this old, I would expect there to be a lot more of that kind of wear, like especially on the side too, just getting dinged, and especially on the recoil cover. I don't know if this was like the same recoil cover it had, but I mean, even the string is like really clean. So I don't know how, this must not have been used that much, will be my guess, but I don't know. So I'm gonna show you guys up closer the saw. I think we'll stop the video for now. So here it is. I think it looks a little more orange on the camera, but it's pretty red. So it's like a really kind of fired red. This is the part I'm talking about here. This recoil cover, I think that just looks really slick with the wraparound kind of metal casing like that. Again, I want something that had a brake. It gives me peace of mind having that, I guess. So you can see kind of the old school switch there, which is pretty neat. Spark plug. You can see all the anti-vibration stuff. It came with it on there. Feed. Looks like we got the pull this for the choke muffler, which I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But yeah, really pretty small saw compared to some of the other more like muscle saws. That's kind of what I liked about this, is a little on the smaller end. I guess hence the mini word. But yeah, so this is gonna be a nice build. So any questions, let me know. But I'm gonna make a couple shorts on this for sure. And yeah, looking forward to making more content on this. All right, see you everyone.